Returning to the ungrateful and unjust. Message from Mary Christ. To each one shall be given according to their deeds, warned the Christ-Verb Jesus. Applying this Christic maxim to regrettable cases of ingratitude and injustice committed against environments that constitute special sources of divine blessings, we once again assert, through our spokespeople, that those who turn their backs on grace enter a line of events marked by misfortune. The later this fate manifests itself, the worse it will be, due to the unwary's lack of merit in undergoing the evolutionary correction right away. Since, over time, there will be an accumulation of spiritual debts. Despite the strong signals coming to them in various ways, before they give into this karmic folly, out of hurt whims, inflated egos, and other childish, bizarre, and unacknowledged motivations, they almost always give in to deserting the work that benefits them. It is interesting to note a recurring pattern, very typical of the movements of shallow justification, self-complacency, and illusory evasion of responsibility. When a sequence of misfortunes and disasters of various kinds and dimensions is unleashed in their existences, these ill-fated creatures do not usually make the causal link between their carelessness and/or blasphemy and the disturbing and tragic events that happen to them. They often feel like victims, which is on the borderline between pathetic and cynical. For anyone who, with lucidity and knowledge of the facts, has followed the events, you can disbelieve or even mock the indefectible law of return. However, it will never bend to the indifference or disdain of those who disregard it. Just as natural laws, such as those of electricity or gravity, do not automatically fail to produce the phenomena of electrocution or the shattering of bodies, according to the disrespect for their rules. While they laugh deliriously in debauchery against heaven and its emissaries, some of these clowns with macabre humor, like sinister jokers, walk already in the present and not in a hypothetical future, on shards of glass and in the glare of fires that surround them on all sides, without realizing that they are at imminent risk of death from bleeding or burns, incinerated alive by the infernal flames of the baleful consequences they have generated for themselves, and, not infrequently, for loved ones or other individuals within their field of personal influence. May God deliver you, beloved children, from the most serious degrees of ingratitude and injustice, those terrible moral blindnesses that seem to be congenital in earthly civilization, especially concerning the divinity and its authentic representatives. Benjamin Teixeira de Aguiar, medium. Eugenia Aspasia, spirit. In the name of Mary Christ.